Hi, Virgo. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate for you at all, do not try to make it fit. This is for the collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp viewers. But just know that cross watchers are welcome, and I'll never contact you offering you any readings. Only scammers are going to do that. Spirit, what is coming in for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? Okay, first one out, we see the shark. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. Okay, so there's a need to be careful here, or you could lose some kind of material wealth. We'll clarify these. We'll see what's going on. What else, Spirit? Okay, hold on. Some just blew out. Let me see what we got. Okay, two more. So I will take them. I see the claw, which is be careful, do not take risk. So there's a need to take care and not take a risk in something that's happening. And maybe it has something to do with your material world, since it is, you are getting the shark there. But you also have the rose, which is romance is in the air. So some kind of romance, somebody maybe coming in to woo you or something, romance you. It could be for love or business. We see the carrot, which is opportunity or windfall. Wow. Okay. So, whatever this carrot is, this opportunity or windfall, it is important to this reading in some way. And I definitely feel that that has something to do, with the shark and needing to take care. And then there's a need not to take any risk. So, and there's someone, I feel like, with romances in the air, you could be meeting someone, or someone could be trying to romance you. Let's clarify these, Virgo, and let's see what's going on. Spirit, why is the shark here? Take care or there will be loss of material wealth. Show me the shark. Okay, too many, but I see the Six of Swords. You could be going through, or went through a very difficult period in your life. And I feel like you're going into better times. Spirit, what else? What else? Why is shark here? So I do feel better times are coming in. If you went through some kind of hardship in your life, some kind of difficulties, I feel like that is slowly getting better. The Six of Swords is all about a needed change, about things getting better, about going towards better times. But it is very slow moving energy. Spirit, show me the shark. Eight of Pentacles. And a Knight of Pentacles. There is something here, I feel like, with the Eight of Pentacles that you're working on, okay? There's something that you're working on. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going towards something in the material world. But this is really slow-moving energy, okay? It's very slow-moving energy with the Knight of Pentacles. He is the slowest knight in the tarot. But he is also the most reliable knight. So I feel like there is something that you're working on. You're working on something in the material world, and you're doing it in a very methodical, it may feel almost like you're not getting anywhere, but you are. You've got someone coming in towards you here with the Knight of Wands, though. This is someone who could be very passionate about something, but they are not always the most consistent. I want to do Ace of Swords. This is someone coming in wanting to have a conversation with you, though. So there is someone, I feel like, wanting to rush in, have a conversation with you. The Knight of Wands can take brave, impulsive action forward, but he's not the most consistent energy. Whereas I feel like you are moving slowly towards something in the material world, but doing so is building. You're building your material world. Spirit, you're building something that you're working on, and it's going to be reliable, long term. Spirit, show me Eight of Pentacles. Why is Eight of Pentacles here? The Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Wow, yeah. doubling things with this. King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, masculine air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I want to dig a little deeper under that, Knight of Cups. So what I feel like here is that, you know, you're focused on your material world, okay? You're focused on your material world. You could be or have been in that Four of Pentacles at one time where you were in, you know, and I feel like you're still kind of there, but you're building it. You're getting to your Eight of Pentacles. You're growing something that you're working on. You're focused on your home, your family, stability and security, your job, you know, and the Four of Pentacles is that just that everyday life where you may have a job and it pays the bills and it puts a roof over your head and it puts food on the table. And if you're lucky, you get to the next paycheck, but there's not a lot left over. And you may feel it a lot of times to where you can't spend money on things that maybe you would like to be able to spend money on because money may be a little tight if it's talking, you know, about money. And I feel like this is talking about money, but you do have a King of Swords who's making a plan. I feel like this is that Knight of Wands energy. They're also now coming out as Knight of Cups. This is someone coming in to court you, and this doesn't have to be love. The Knight of Swords is not really a lovey-dovey energy. They could have air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to, though. The King of Swords is someone who makes a plan and then takes decisive action. You know, he makes a decision, makes a plan, and then takes decisive action forward. And that's what I feel like you've got here. You've got someone making a plan to come forward, coming in to court you, wanting to have a conversation with you. But I feel like you're just focused on your material world. Spirit, show me the Four of Pentacles. And this may be someone coming in to offer you some kind of, you know, job or business opportunity. It could be. They are coming in to, I feel like, woo you over in some way. Spirit, show me Four of Pentacles. Why is it here? They're definitely taking action towards you with the two Knights. Spirit, show me Four of Pentacles. The Tower. And there you are, the Knight of Pentacles, taking action forward in the material world, working on something. Yeah, I feel like when this person comes in here towards you, it is going to be really shocking with the Tower. And I feel like it's going to leave you a little bit confused because I feel like, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like it could be something in the material world that this person is offering you. An opportunity, a job offer or something, and you're already focused on doing something that you're working on. And this may be a little bit where you're not sure if this is something that you want to do or you want to keep working on what you've been working on. Because it could like be a partnership or something. Spirit, show me Claw. Be careful, do not take risk. Show me the Claw, okay? One just flew out, so hold on. We have the Three of Cups. And the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Queen of Swords, feminine, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We did see that person coming out as the King of Swords. Disregard gender, by the way. There's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us. Anyone who watches me regularly knows that. But if you're new here, you know, tarot is just energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But I feel like you are coming out as the Queen of Swords. You know, that could even be an ex. Okay, that could be an ex coming towards you here. Because whenever I do see the Queen of Swords, especially the Queen and the King, it can talk about ex energy. But even though that's coming out as maybe an ex energy, it doesn't have to be love. You know, it could be an ex-boss or something. But what I do feel like here with this, be careful, do not take risk, is that whatever this is that's coming in, it's going to feel like it's wish fulfillment. Like whatever this person is offering you, this King of Swords. And I feel like you're in the Queen of Swords. You're being very discerning. You may listen to what this person has to say when they come in. But you may, if you don't want this, if you don't want to do it, you're going to cut this person out and cut them down and move on and keep working on whatever you're doing in the material world. That's growing. It's growing slowly, but it is growing. And this person's coming in and they're offering you something that I do feel like you are going to feel like is wish fulfillment, and it's going to be something that, you know, this person wants to, I feel like, get together with you, have a conversation with you. They feel like you're going to be really excited about this, and this is going to be something the two of you are going to be celebrating. But I feel like you're going to be in the Queen of Swords energy where you're going to be very discerning about this. Even though it may feel like it's wish fulfillment, it may not be. And you need to really be the Queen of Swords here. And you need to really take time and be discerning about this offer that's coming in. Because Spirit does not want you to take a risk. Spirit, show me Three of Cups. Why is Three of Cups here? Show me Three of Cups. Page of Swords. And a Nine of Cups. Look at that in the Death card. Yeah, I feel like this person is watching you, okay? They're watching you. And we saw the Star, now we see the Nine of Cups. And I feel like this is going to kind of feel like it's wish fulfillment. It's what you want. You want it. It's going to be really tempting for you to do this. The Death card here, it could potentially transform things for you. Scorpio energy with the Death card, but there's the Hermit. Yeah, Virgo, that's your energy. You need to really go within here and decide if this is something that you want to do. And Spirit is saying to you, if you do want to do this, you can do it. But you need to be discerning about it, and you don't need to take any crazy risk. Don't take any leap of faith, crazy risk for this. If it's meant to be, it's going to be without you doing that. Spirit-wise, the Page of Swords, but you do have someone watching you. They are making plans to offer you something, and I feel like it's something in the material world. Seven of Wands showing itself to me, but I'm not going to take it. I feel like you need to keep your boundaries up. You need to keep your standards high. Spirit, show me Page of Swords, and why is it here? No get-rich-quick schemes here with the Claw. If this is a get-rich-quick scheme, then you should pass it by. Spirit, show me Page of Swords. Look at that, the King of Swords. Yeah, he's watching. He's very much in his mind, and I'm calling him a he because he's coming out in his King energy. But again, disregard gender. Hierophant here, Taurus energy on the bottom of the deck, and you got the Eight of Wands. This is someone wanting to contact you, and they are wanting you to commit to this. Whatever they're offering you here, they're offering you something. For some of you, it could be love. And I will say with the Shark, if this is love, if this turns out that for you, because it's going to play out differently for everyone. And I'm going to go to the romance. We see romances in the air. So I do feel like there's a potential here that this could be talking about romance. But let's say it is, okay? Everything I said still holds true for this. You're focused on something in the material world. It may feel like it's going really slow, but you are getting ahead. You are growing your material wealth. And you've got someone maybe from your past with King of Swords coming in who's been watching you, who wants a reunion, and offering you a partnership, a commitment, a higher level of commitment, whether it's love or not. And there's a risk involved with this, and you have been working on something in the material world, and this has the potential to throw you off of what you're doing, and everything you're doing could be lost. You know, I feel like you're on the verge here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're on that verge of being in the Nine of Pentacles, and that's being content with your life. That's having all the material comforts you need around you, be very stable and secure, okay? And let's just say that this is someone from the past, and it's not going to be for everyone, but let's say it is. And it's someone who, you know, comes in, takes from you, and then rushes back out. We saw them. They're coming out as a King of Swords, so they are a king, but they also showed up as a Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. So coming in to woo you and be very passionate about whatever they're offering you, but that energy is not very stable. So Let's clarify the rose. Spirit, show me the rose. Romance is in the air. Doesn't have to be an ex, but like I said, for some of you, I feel this is some kind of ex energy to you. Whether it's a lover, you know, an ex-partner, or it could be an ex-boss or someone you had a business with. Spirit, show me rose. Romance is in the air. For some of you, it could just be a very new energy, and you guys are coming out in very similar energy as both air. You could have air in your chart. They could have air in their chart. Doesn't have to be, though. Spirit, show me rose. Romance is in the air. We have the Hanged One and the Fool. There you are, coming out as the Queen of Swords. And that is not, you know, that's not your natural energy. You're naturally in that Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, or King of Pentacles energy, the earth energy, okay? But you're coming out as this very discerning, using logic over emotion queen. And that is the energy that I do feel like you need to be in here, okay? You've got this opportunity with this person coming in. I would not take any risk where this is involved, okay? This person coming in is going to require you to take some kind of leap of faith forward here with the Fool. And I think that you need to be in this Hanged One energy, Pisces energy with the Hanged One. You need to be really looking at this from all sides and not be in any rush to go walking off that cliff. Okay? You need to sit in the Hanged One energy and just look at everything from all sides and look at things from every perspective and try to get the enlightenment that you need before you take this leap of faith forward. Be the Queen of Swords. She's very discerning. She cuts out anyone and anything that does not serve her. Spirit, show me the Hanged One and the Fool. Why are they here? This person is definitely coming in to woo you. But I feel like you're focusing on your material world, and you've got I feel like this is an opportunity that you could take. So I feel like the carrot is partially this, but I also think this windfall opportunity is because you're working on something that is bringing in that material wealth. And I do feel like that whatever you're doing, you should not just give up for this situation, whatever this is, whether this is something in love or this is something in business. If you can do both, you know, but don't give up on whatever you're doing in the material world, because you're very close to getting to where you're going to be so good. Everything's going to be, you know, coming out so much better for you. Materially, you're going to be very comfortable. Spirit, show me the Hanged One and the Fool. Show me the Hanged One and the Fool. There's the Star. And Justice. Libra energy with Justice, Aquarius energy with the Star, and you have the Empress. 3 major arcanas here. Yeah, you're coming out as this Empress. I feel like you have so much growth around you, Taurus. Libra energy with the Empress. You're coming out as this Empress, someone who is very abundant, someone whose everything is growing around you. Like I said, you're about where you need to be. You know, you're putting in the work and the time and the energy into your material world, and it's about to pay off big for you. And that is the universe bringing that in. The energy is always trying to balance itself. Okay, the universe is always trying to balance out the energy, and that's what's happening. And I do feel like that this, whatever this offer is that's coming in here from the King of Swords, it's going to feel like it's wish fulfillment. But you need to be really discerning about this. Spirit, show me the Star. You need to really be in that Hanged One energy and not be quick to walk off the cliff with this person, because there's something you're working on that is going to pay off here. And this person could be a distraction. Spirit, show me the Star. The 4 of Cups. And the 2 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Cups is 6 Cups. A High Priestess, Pisces, Virgo energy. That's your energy. Yeah, there's a real need here for you to listen to your intuition. Go with the flow of the universe on this. You do have someone here that does not want to miss an opportunity to be with you in some kind of partnership, whether this is love or this is business. Very well could definitely be love with the Four of Cups to the Two of Cups. They don't want to miss an opportunity with you. They see this as wish fulfillment. I feel like you're going to feel like this is wish fulfillment too, but there's a need to be very careful with this. Don't let this person interfere in whatever you're doing in the material world, is what I will say. We all have free will. You can take this person if you want. It could definitely be an ex or an ex energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be lover. It could be about business. But with the Four of Cups to the Two of Cups, that's 6 cups. This is someone who I do feel like knows you, or it's a soulmate energy, or someone from your past. They are nostalgic about this. They don't want to miss an opportunity. They may have felt like they missed an opportunity somehow in the past. They're coming forward though. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Virgo? What guidance, Spirit, do you have for Virgo? And we have Clover. Release your guilt. And Flower, be honest with yourself. Yeah, you really need to be honest with yourself about what you want when this person comes in, for sure. You know, if you want to be with this person, but don't take a risk. Don't take any risk. Whether this is love or this is business, don't take a risk with this. And I feel like it's because there's something that you're working on that you need to keep working on. Okay, don't abandon whatever you're doing and just immerse yourself in this person and whatever this person is wanting to do. You know, whatever opportunity, whether it's love or business that they're wanting to offer you. Don't just immerse yourself in that and forget about what you've been doing, because I do feel like you've got good stuff on the way for the work that you've been doing. Okay, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and if you did, please like the video.